I have questions. You have questions, they have questions, we all have questions because we're told that's how you do things. You ask the questions at the end of every lesson. It's like, do you have any questions? Somebody super smart said, the most important thing is not to stop questioning. That person was fucking Einstein, everybody. And if you think that I'm trying to help you equate Einstein to me right now with this slide, yes, of course I am. It also came to my attention that some people don't ask questions because they're afraid they might sound stupid. Well, news for you. For the next 5 minutes, we're going to get a little window into Robin's questions, a little window into my psyche. Question number 1. Why the fuck is the epitome of having fun jumping into a pool with your clothes on? I do not understand this. It does not vibe with me at all. It's like every show or movie I've ever seen where this happens, I'm like, oh, that character is so carefree now, or that character and this character are super flirting. The fun increases depending on how fancy your clothes are, as does my anxiety. All I can think of is like, why the fuck are you doing this? Where is the towel? What is the weather like? Do you have a change of clothes? Who the fuck is paying for your dry cleaning? Question number 712. Why do we hit so hard the notion of farm animals for young children? It's like the most important developmental thing before the age of 3. We are so close to being at your 2-year-old's doctor's appointment and the doctor being like, he's doing pretty good developmentally, but I am concerned about his cow sounds. He needs to really work there. And you're like, fuck, okay, as a mom, I gotta get my shit together, right? We're gonna do cow, we're gonna do pig, we're gonna hit sheep, we're gonna do horses, the whole shebang. And then one day your kid's like, what's that meatloaf made out of, Mom? It was so good. And you're like, remember those cow sounds we worked so hard on? Yeah. Next question is a question for all of you. It's called boy band or bread baking husband. Who said it? I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. Boy band? Husband. Who's it going to be? Boy band! In this case, the Backstreet Boys. I don't know if they actually wrote the lyric or not, but it doesn't matter. I want you to hear it one more time. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. That is fucking ego-driven madness right there that I didn't know the Backstreet Boys were capable of. But now you do as well. So, question number 6. Who the fuck needs $1 billion? Not who wants $1 billion, but who needs $1 billion. If you saved $100 a day, it would take you 27,000 years to save $1 billion. And there are people living among us who have multiple billions of dollars. And all I can think of is like, can I just get 1 million of those dollars, right? Just million with an M, right? I think that was like totally reasonable. I don't even think those people would notice it was gone. Their staffers would be like, yeah, I just hooked that lady up with $1 million. And they'd be like, ugh, whatever. And they go back to their tea and crumpets. So look out, Bill. You're going to get a nice letter from me. I'm going to write it on nice stationery and just ask nicely for $1 million. Oprah, same. Jeff, you're about to be a trillionaire. You're going to be all right. I'll take the $1 million. It'll be glorious. Okay, question number 16. What the fuck happens to your brain when you watch this show? This is the Great British Baking Show, and something literally happens scientifically to me when I watch it, in that even I can calm down and chill out and be softer and slower. It's not just that it's visually pleasing, it's that the people are so fucking nice to each other, I don't know what to do with myself. This dude, Mark, got eliminated. This is what he said when he got eliminated. He wasn't like, fuck you, you haven't seen the last of Mark. He was like, I joined the baking show because I wanted to get better at being uncomfortable. It's like, what? That's not what I hear at the end of The Bachelor. Okay, question number 612.3. Why the fuck do we sexualize the behavior of kids at the park? Every time a boy and a girl is playing, I hear some parent being like, uh-oh, Jessica has a boyfriend. What? Ew, lady. No, she does fucking not have a boyfriend. First of all, you don't even know if Jessica likes boys. Second of all, you don't know where Jessica is on the gender spectrum. Third of all, just fucking stop it. Gross. Kids are playing. They are not having sex. That is in your mind. That is trouble for you. Please stop doing that. Okay, last question. Again for y'all. Every time I blink, I close my eyes. Boy band? Josh, husband, bread baker, handsome. Who's it going to be this time? Surprise! It's my husband. Okay, look how handsome he is, first of all. And yes, I did build my entire talk around being able to use this picture, so thank you, everybody. But honestly, he said that to me when I was like, why the hell are you falling asleep? It's 9 o'clock when we were trying to watch a movie. And he was like, oh, every time I blink, I close my eyes. I mean, right. Okay, so here's the big $1 million question, the million that I have from Bill. Do we prove Einstein right or wrong? Or do we need to think about my pal Thomas Berger here, that the art and science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge? The questions themselves have power and are important. I mean, look, if you're not asking questions, you're not gaining knowledge. You're not getting any smarter. You're sure shit not getting any younger. So what are we waiting on? I do think there's something to Einstein. I mean, obviously, right? And maybe something to my boy Tommy B. We got to put these two things together. So what does that mean? The bottom line to me is this. Of course, ask all the questions. Be curious. But remember that the questions themselves hold weight. They are powerful. I mean, if you're not asking yourself if you actually like kale, or if you just say that you do to sound superior, I don't even fucking know who you are. Listen, thanks so much, everybody. Stay curious.